Welcome back to the Female Season Podcast, the space where we empower, support, and grow together. So today's episode is a resource you can return to when you're feeling stuck or out of alignment. We're starting with something foundational. So designing a life that you actually want. Not a life that feels good online, not a life that matches someone else's definition of success, but one that feels right for you. So we're going to talk about values, vision boards, and boundaries, the three tools that help me shift from existing on autopilot to building a intentional, peace-centered life. So I used to set goals that sound great, but weren't rooted in who I actually was. I was following templates instead of really listening to my own values. It wasn't until I paused and got honest with myself that I realized I needed to build a life around my values, not just goals that sounded impressive. And I had to really ask myself, what do I value more, freedom or security? Do I crave peace, growth, adventure, or stability? When do I feel like myself? I first realized my values are peace, love, happiness, creativity, family, and freedom. So a lot of the goals that I have are aligned with that. And, I think it's important to understand, what are your values? What are things that are important to you? Because once you understand that, then creating goals or just creating a vision board will come really, really easy for you. So let's talk about the vision board. They're not just cute collages. They're tools that can be used with intention. So each year in January, I create a vision board. And I realized that this is the first time I've ever realized that things have changed so much, where things that were on my vision board in January, I do not want those things anymore, or they're just so much that has happened that I need to update it. And I feel like, it's important. I think a whole year is 12 months. And to have one time of doing goals for the year, I think a lot of times it could be outdated by the time you're mid-year. So I think June is a great month to reevaluate your goals and to even see if they still work for you. Like, do you still want the things on there? Do you not want the things on there? Do they really align with you? Do you still want it? Like, for instance, I had a whole business that was open. I closed it. That was on my vision board. That was something huge that no longer was important because it didn't exist anymore. So I could use that space that I had set for that goal for a whole different goal. So really, really important to reevaluate everything that you want, because you still have 6 more months, or really 5 months now, but you still have so much time to still accomplish the goals that you want. So definitely reevaluate what you want and find a plan to work towards those goals. I think once you create your goals and you have a plan, if you ever fall off track emotionally, physically, financially, just take a deep breath. Gently hold yourself accountable, then just realign with your why. As long as you have your why, which is linked to your values, then I think that you will be okay. So I have 2 templates. It's going to be linked in this podcast, and also have a YouTube video. And the links will be a free Canva template where you can just click on it and you can actually use the wallpaper. So I have a wallpaper for your computer and I have one for your cell phone. And you can really flip out the photos as well. So in the video, I was talking about how I went to Pinterest and kind of searched everything I wanted and uploaded them to Canva. And then I was able to, use those photos, because I feel like Pinterest has so many great photos, and out of all websites, that's the website that can really, really help you find pictures that aligns with what you actually want. So make sure you check the description so that you can access all of those links. And I'm really excited. I want to see how many people are actually going to really, really redo their vision board. And some people, their vision board or their goals for January may not have shifted. It could be exactly the same, and they probably already completed some things. But people like me needs to reevaluate, everything that I said I wanted and shift everything. So I definitely think you guys should do that as well. So, as far as today's takeaway, I think you should design a life you actually want. Start by understanding your values, visualizing your goals with intention, and protecting that vision with boundaries. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress rooted in peace. So, if you love this episode, save it, share it, and revisit it when you need to reconnect with your path. And until next time, protect your energy, choose yourself, and keep building the life that you want.